Greetings and welcome, or welcome back as the case may be. Whichever way, glad you're here. Glad you tuned in and spend a few minutes with me. That said, today's going to be a little different from the normal Friday post in which I normally am talking about such things as how my writing is going, what I'm doing with writing, and I'm going to talk a little bit about book formats. Now, in the end, I'm going to say straight up, all book formats are valid. I like ebooks. I like paperbacks. A lot of people like audiobooks. And by that statement, you might get that I don't. I'll get to that in a minute. Hang with me. But as the format changes, the way you interact with it changes. I like physical books the best. I like being able to hold it. I like being able to turn pages. I like being able to see how far along in the book I am without guessing what 38% means. I can see what 38% means, you know? So I like physical books. I also like that I can go up to the author at some point, and say, hey, would you sign my copy of your book? I like being able to do that, especially since I do get to see a lot of authors. I'm friends with quite a few of the ones I read now. So I like physical books. I've got a nice shelf full of them over here. So that's that. I also like ebooks because ebooks are nice, and that in a little Kindle. I have a Kindle Paperwhite. I can carry thousands of books with me wherever I travel and everything. I don't have to wonder, what if I finish this book before I get back? I've got thousands of books on my little Kindle. Mainly thanks to my wife. She shares a lot with me, and I read some of it, but a lot of it I don't. Mainly on my Kindle right now is stuff that I'm going back and rereading. Dune, God Emperor of Dune, In Conquest Born by C.S. Friedman, who you've heard me talk about this week, and just things like that. So I love ebooks. They're compact, they're convenient, they weigh a lot less than trying to carry 10 books with you. So I really do like them. So that brings up audiobooks. I am not so keen on audiobooks. Personal preference. Actually, it's not a personal preference. It's that I can't listen to audiobooks. My ADHD kicks in, and I'm all of a sudden, when I plug in an ebook, I'm all of a sudden doing all these other things. I'm going in the cook. I'm going in straightening up my apartment, doing all of these sorts of things. And then the next thing I know, I'm like, wait, I'm supposed to be listening to this. What happened? And I have to go back and circle back and re-loop it to listen to what I missed because I zoned out. So for me, ebooks don't work. That said, for a lot of people, they're even more portable than ebooks. You're also able to listen to an ebook while you're driving in a car. Like I said, my mind wanders, so I can't, but a lot of people can. They can listen to that book while they're driving. And a lot of these books, when you're reading, they're read by people who are really good at reading. They really know how to put the inflection and they carry the tone of the book and the tone of their voice. There are a lot who don't, but that's neither here nor there. I got to admit, I do have a plan on someday putting my books out as ebooks. It won't be anytime soon because ebooks are expensive to produce because you've got to get the voice actor, you've got to get the format right, and all this sort of thing. So don't expect an ebook from me very soon, but it could happen. And, maybe I'll get around some of those costs by doing it myself. I don't know. Y'all tell me. Go back and listen to some of my readings. You may just say, no, Rob, don't kid yourself. But, we'll see how it goes. That said, I'm going to call this to a halt. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, give me a subscribe. Come back for some more. And I hope you've had a great week and have a great weekend since this is a Friday post. And we'll talk to you later. Y'all have a great day. Bye.